welcome to Vishwablooms. So in this video we will be looking at Jumps 10 story in English. Are you all ready? Let's start. It was a rainy and cool morning. The area was very unpleasant and it was so sleepy. So, in that area, there was a small shop which has big transformer in front of it. The shop was covered with wires which were hanging from the transformer. So, people didn't notice that shop. The shop was Pickles and Curry Point. So the owner of the shop there were two. One is Andla and other one is Shukla. So Andla was the mother of Shukla. Shukla is the daughter of Andla. So both were mother and daughter. So this mother and daughter maintained the shop. So Andla insists that and strictly follow that we should not use any grinders, mixer grinders, blenders, ovens, air fryers, etc. etc. We shall use our hands and prepare the chutneys and pickles and curries. Okay, so even for making a pickle also they're not supposed to use any grinders. That was the rule from Andla, but Shukla never liked that rule. She wanted to use grinders and mixer grinders which were accurate than making from hand. There was only one customer visiting their shop. One and only, no one else. It's not no one but it's Miss Purja. So Purja was nice personality she was having, means she was fat and she never left any food point which was in the outskirts or in the center of the city. She never left any food point. She always visits each and every food point. If there is food, that's it. She will enter it, she will taste it and she will review it. Okay, that's her hobby. So she enters Shukla's shop also in the similar way. So once she asked, pack all the pickles for ₹1,000. But what Shukla did, each and every pickle she has packed for ₹1,000 and the total sum was about 5 to 10,000. Then, my God, she said, Purja said, why, how is the bill 5,000? I told to pack for 1,000, she told. Then Shukla told, ma'am, you have told me to pack everything for ₹1,000 separately. Ma'am, please take, ma'am, it will get wasted anyways. With your money only we'll pay the rent. So we will not get any profit too. So please take, ma'am. She requests Purja. Purja feels, okay, let's take, showing some sympathy towards her, and she took. Don't think she will just throw it or leave it. She will eat everything. Okay. So next, in Purja's company, there was one girl working with her. Her name is Shivani. So Shivani is very kind. She's very good to each and everyone. She's very polite also. So Purja and Shivani worked in the same company named Kids'. So the Kids' company is for kids. So it was for the electrical toys like electrical cars, bikes, etc. for children. So their boss planned for an event. So the event for the new product launch. So they were launching one product. So what was that? Everything we will discuss. So that product is also surely related to the children only. So in that program, the boss wanted all the projects to be displayed and allow children to play in that. And he wants some employees to be volunteering them. So whoever is interested can put down their names and submit it, so that they would get bonus and they should be present on the event. They have to monitor the kids. That means how to operate, how to use that. If they're fighting, they should control. So it should be a kind of relief for the parents. So parents can also hear that speech which is given by the boss for the new launch. So children can nicely enjoy there. This time he wanted it to be more and more grand. That means he wanted to give food facility also. So he planned it for coming week Saturday at 6 p.m. He planned it. So Shivani is very much interested in all kinds of events. So she's very good in participation. So she participated in this, but some other employees also participated just for the bonus and for free food. Okay, so Saturday it was. Shivani was the in charge for the event. So Shivani was monitoring everything, so they had to come in the early morning itself for checking everything, like the batteries of the electrical bikes, cars, etc. were working or not, all the mics are working or not. So they had to check each and everything. For that they had to come early. So Purja also participated in the event just for the bonus and for the free food. Because just now we discussed she's a foodie. Okay, so after that what happened was, when Shivani checked the food, to her surprise it was shortage of food. She was so tensed. Immediately she called the boss. She did a video call to him. So she told that, boss, there's a shortage of food, she has told. Then the boss told, oh my god, bullshit! How could you even tell me that? Huh? Immediately get food from the nearby restaurants. And he also instructed that not to get from Chinese or Spanish or Japanese restaurants, because they're going to be very costly. So he wanted the food to be cheap and best. So now Shivani is in confusion. Which restaurant should I prefer for this food? So on the other hand, Shukla and Anla were busy searching for the new shop, because that shop, it was covering and also it was very short that they can't cook. Okay. And the main reason is that owner told them to get out of it, because they are not paying their rent on time. So he's not getting money. So they are searching now. So they found one nice shop which was on the main road. It is main road, right? How could they get that easily? You will think. It was the direction, that is the Vastu problem was there. That's why people were not taking it. But even though it is a Vastu problem or the direction problem, they took it because they had no other option. Okay, so they took that, they paid the advance rents, etc. and they set it everything neatly and they made it as a restaurant. Not only pickles and curries, even though they started with rice, etc. like a restaurant, they made it. So Shivani immediately got that. She saw that there was a new restaurant. So she immediately contacted them. Then she asked for the catering and finally filled with the food, and she also asked for serving, because serving people were not there that much. So she asked for that also. So they accepted and they paid extra for that. So immediately this Anla and Shukla, they wore that apron and the cap which chef wears. So then program was done. So these two were traditional, right, Anla and Shukla. So what they did was they put them in the middle of the row. So then the volunteers at the employees monitored the people. Some of the employees worked really well, but most of them were careless about them. They just, why should I care them? I just want my bonus and food. That's it. Some people were like that in the group. So then food was served, everyone ate, and the last formality was to take a review or feedback or suggestion from the people. Some people came in the last just for food. So three of them were Aravind, Shiv Prakash, and Siddharth. So these three have come in the last just for eating. They were irritating Shivani, ma'am, when food, ma'am, when food, ma'am, when food, ma'am. They were asking only these kind of questions. So Shivani immediately understood. Just for food batch. She understood. Wait, so she has just said politely. Okay. After that, everyone ate, and our boss was very interested to read all the reviews from the visitors. So he started to read. First one was, the staff was really the worst, but food staff was really the best. The boss got angry. Immediately he called to Shivani. He told, what are the reviews? Once tell everyone to come to the office immediately right now. So immediately he hanged the call. He didn't give a chance for Shivani to speak anything. Then all were there, all were present. So all came down. They had their dinner and all came down. Suddenly, what happened was, from this Shivani's apartment to the company, it was closed like this. Like there were some nets fixed up, so that they can't even climb. Why was it done? And full police were patrolling. For every half kilometer, one police jeep was there. So those many police have come. So because that there were some criminals in that area. Okay. How many? 4 criminals it seems. So that's why they have blocked the ways out of it. So they should go in and out in there itself. So the police started to check everyone's details and seats, everything. They started to check. Shivani got really irritated immediately that every half kilometer she has to show, she has to open. It was not only irritating for her, but the people who was there, all were irritated with that. They don't like it. Who will like always checking? Is it really time waste, right? Then a daring and dashing police officer, Mr. Varun, will arrive and check the details of all the things of the Shivani. Then what happens? He asked, why are you roaming this night? He asked. She said, night shift. She didn't know what to tell, so something she covered it with a night shift. So, okay, go, he said. So she went to her office. There, her boss arrived. So the boss nose was like a red chili and his eyes were burning like two fires, and he looked like a giant to her. She thought, oh my god, he'll surely scold us. He ate this much or what? He became like a giant. She thought, but she can't say in front of him, right? Then her salary will be gone. That's why. So then what happened? They went inside. So he showed a PPT for that, comments also, reviews. What you people are doing? Bullshit, he says. Then go to hell, people. They will say. He says. then they had to mention the name also in the review. So Shivani had all the positive reviews, so it was also month end, so boss gave her the salary included with bonus, and he told her to get out of this bullshit. Then Shivani thought, why I'll be in this bullshit for more time, office for more time, she'll thought. Then after that, now she's happy, but you forgot about one thing, police patrolling. Down it was going great, so she went. Then Mr. Varun got to know that police officer Varun he's suspecting that maybe she is the criminal, because she said that it was night shift and it just in half an hour, how can she come back? So he got doubt on her. So he clicked a picture of her number plate, the bike's number plate, and kept. Then after that, she went to her apartment. So in her apartment, that is her room, she had one partner, that is cook Ashmita. So Asmita, she was cook, okay. So she will cook very well, because Shivani doesn't know cooking at all. So Asmita cooks for her. Okay. You know how Asmita cooks? She cooks like that. I have no words for it, okay. So, and when she cooks, the smell will be, very nice it will be. Just awesome. Okay. So, they were having green tea and watching one cricket match at that time. So, what happened was, it was dinner time, right? They didn't have their dinner still. So, police officer Varun with the people police, they went to Shukla's restaurant, their new one. They went there and they opened it and they had nicely. So they were having. Then there, you remember that Aravind? He was also walking. He came late and had the dinner in the event. So they caught Aravind. Then what is your name? Everything they asked. He said, my name is Aravind. Which company do you work? He said, some car company. He didn't mention the name. He said, car company. So what he told for that car company? Which car? Means he didn't reply. Okay. After that, what is your experience? He asked. He said, 9 months. Then police said, are you pregnant? Because after 9 months, pregnant baby will come out, right? So he teased with 9 months baby. Okay. So 9 months baby. He said, sir, my name is not 9 months baby. My name is Aravind, he said. Then, sir, please, sir, I'll go, sir, my apartment here only. Sir, please, sir, he said. Where you will go, come? He said. They went to the restaurant and they were having food. That time, he asked Shukla and Aravind to check that number plate, the photo he has sent, right? So that one, he has asked them to check in the apartment. So when they checked there, they found that bike parking, according to that also we can get the flat number, right? So they saw it, they went to the flat. Then suddenly, calling bell rang. These people were very tensed. Asmita and Shivani. Who is this? Is that a criminal? They thought. Then they opened the door. In the safe side, Shivani also hold one knife without intimating to anyone. Okay, so that time when they come, she was about to poke. Then these both saw. Hey, you're holding knife. You're only criminal out. They both they caught that Shivani, this cook Asmita, escaped from the scene. So now they brought all these people to police office. That means the Arvind, Shukla and also Shivani. So these three were into the police station along with Varun, police officer Varun. So that time when they entered, they were Varun was sitting on the table and one chair was also there nearby. So all were sitting. Then Shukla, what she did was she jumped to the table. She made a flying flip and just caught the criminal who was moving out of the jail. She kicked him. He fell there immediately. Shivani thought, huh? Why is she hitting him? She thought. Then she told, hey people, you think I am Shukla? My name is. If you want to know the name, you have to see the next video. Do like, share and subscribe to Vishwablooms and don't forget to click the bell icon. Bye.